What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Alexander here, back with some more of the Technomancer. I can move my mic here a little bit. Had to get up and stretch my legs a little. After the last recording session that we just did. Maybe this stuff will be like really good. We'll have to check it. We'll have to check later. For now, let's go talk to Major again. For the 90th time. This time it said convince, so that's the other reason why I brought Andrew along, because with Andrew we now have level 3 charisma. Which I always like having high charisma on any character I play. That way I may be able to bullshit my way out of a fight. Loading it up. I'm back!
Captain, good to see you. I really need some information about Scott Seeker's son. Like, what happened to him after he got arrested?
You know how monitored we are, Zachariah? What do you want? I go poking around, we could find ourselves fired. Or worse. For a mutant?
Whatever we find isn't gonna bother anyone today, but it could bring some peace to the people who never stopped loving or wondering what happened to the boy. The more I learn about it, the more complicated it gets. I'm just trying to bring some peace, Captain. Just look into some dusty files. No one's gonna care.
All right. Hope you're right, Zachariah. We'll dig into the archives, but it'll take some time. Tomorrow would be the earliest.
Tomorrow it is. Thank you. I'll come back then.
I have to go through all that fighting again. I am half tempted to cut here and then go do something else for that time frame. I'm half tempted to just cut the video and then go do something else, like watch a video on something else. That's what I did the first time. When I was playing, I didn't have any other quests there to do because I already did them all. Turn them in, at least the ones that I got to. And so I just turned around and called it good. Now to the underworks. Isn't this the way with the blocked area? Or not? Oops, wrong one. Need to go over here.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
Oh yeah, we have Nisha in the party. I need to go this way. See what we got inside. Exploding leather, exploding trap. Yeah. It's unlocked temporarily. I am not changing again. Maybe on the way back I'll change and get it, but... You know what? We got time to kill anyway. All I'm gonna do when we get to the place after turning in the quest, we're just gonna sleep. Up level 2, we can do that without any help. Quality leather, health injections. Plus, this will also grind us up a little bit for maybe we can get our next point for our tribute. And then this way. Yes. Enter the slumps. Which, yeah. What we'll probably do is turn it in, go sleep in our bed for the allotted amount of time we need, and then head back. That'd probably be the quickest solution. Style enables you to use the staff better to defeat your enemies, target and zone attacks. Yeah. Never did loot these guys, did I? See what we can get off of them. Full ASC spy jacket. Now back into here. Into the slums dive bar.
Hi.
Hello there, Mr. Mancer. Good to see you.
Information about the state of the opposition.
How have you been coping with the ASC's rise?
It's not me. Problem is, it's just one. So, what did you learn?
I was able to get some answers for you.
Great. I knew you would. Go on, what did you find?
Keep names out of this. We clear?
Of course. Our sources are always protected. Go on.
According to my source, the Army's reducing its troops by 50%, and the official reasons are the rising rates of desertion, the number of Technomancer arrests, and the shrinking size of the standing force during peacetime. But she says this doesn't explain everything, as many good officers and soldiers are being let go without reason, and replaced by members of the ASC. In fact, the fear is if the ASC attempted a coup today, the Army couldn't stand in the way because there are too many ASC entrenched in its ranks.
That's terrifying. And it's news that'll hit the hearts of people in this city. All the people with soldiers and their families, soldiers who fought hard, now being fired only to make room for spies. What else did you find out?
I talked to an expert on corporation politics who had first-hand knowledge about Aurora and us.
And how'd he say Abundance lost?
Aurora's troops were led by a general named Wisdom, who used Technomancers, and apparently they've got a lot more than we do, especially recently.
So Abundance arrests and detains you and your brothers, our greatest weapons, and fall because of it. Guess that's karma.
But what's more, they rallied the common people, recruited local and national militias who were feverishly motivated by the promise of gaining a voice on Aurora's council. Aurora became the first corporation to empower its people to fight. So while Aurora brought everyone together for the war, strengthening their numbers, Abundance fought weakened, bleeding their ranks, arresting its own Technomancers. Our army, well-trained and well-equipped as it is, didn't stand a chance. We lacked the Technomancers to lead the charge and the motivation of Aurora's militias to persevere.
That's incredible. By giving power to the people, Aurora all but assured its victory. The power of unification is real. And the self-sabotaging nature of our government ruled by paranoia and fear cost us the war.
I also talked to a mutant who heard about the camp breakout and the mutant who led it.
Fantastic. And?
The mutants in that camp were living in hell, day in and day out. They'd finally just had enough. So one day, a guard was beating on a mutant too tired to work. As much as the others pleaded, the guard wouldn't stop. So another mutant stepped in and hit him back. The guards threatened to kill 10 mutants in retaliation. And that lit the fuse. With the help of a prisoner from Aurora, the mutants got their hands on some tools, and the riot started. They weren't trying to escape. They just wanted the abuse to stop. But the way the guards reacted made the mutants fear that it would only get worse. So they got out, led by a mutant named Scum. It's now a bit of a legend among them.
And where'd they go?
I can't tell you that.
Fair enough. Need to protect your sources, right? Another story the people need to hear. It's what happens when you mistreat beasts long enough. Eventually, they'll turn on you. Thanks for all the information. Once I write the articles and get them out there for people to read, I think the people are gonna have a wake-up call about how different the truth is from the propaganda their government's feeding them.
Hope it makes a difference.
You and me both. But real change has to start with the truth. Hold on. I've got one more thing to ask of you, if I could. One more thing to really make sure we can ignite some change.
And what's that?
We put our news on the city walls. The man who's been doing it for us lives in the exchange. Getting there, though, has honestly gotten too dangerous for us.
So you want me to be your delivery man?
A deliverer of truth. To those who have been starved of it, yes. If you would do that for us.
Yeah, I can do it for you. I'll see you later.
Alright. Here we go. I forgot that was part of the thing. We go. Head back to the exchange. See, I like this game's story. But all the side stuff and the running back and forth just gets on my nerves. Hey, how's it going?
Traitor, get him!
My name's Zach, not Trader. God damn it. You know that by now. Hey, stop shooting me. Was this
Give yourself
a...
up!
That was the way down into the slums. We need to go to the exchange, not the slums. By the time we're done here, we probably, Damn it. What I was saying, by the time we're done at the exchange, we'll probably be able to go back to Maiden. Oh, that wasn't a... Huh.
Get him!
Where is Amelia fighting at? There we go. And where is... There we go. Oh. What's bad is we're at the beginning of chapter 3, and we're probably going to be about, at this point, 50, 60 videos in. So, this might be a long one. I was not expecting this one to be this long. I wasn't.
Traitor, get him!
Up.
There he is! Get him!
Hello? I brought back some articles to hang around your city.
Then keep your voice down. Quiet. Tell our mutual friend that soon, these will be hanging on every other wall in the city.
How you gonna make that happen?
I'll make stencils of the text and then go around the city with volunteers and hit every wall we find. Soon, everyone in Ophir will know the truth.
Hey, we're in good standing level. You know...
There he is! Get him!
I don't want to do this, but... I think...
Traitor, get him!
Oh, after... Like at this time, we already know with the opposition. And with our evil playthrough, not. I'm kind of really curious about what the opposition has in store. Jesus Christ. Got our ass kicked there, didn't we? Let's not go that way. Let's just head back to the slums, I guess. That one area looked closer, but oh boy, was it more heavily guarded. Oh, we don't have to go back to the slums. Alright, I know I said it was gonna go back there, but I lied. There we go. I think by the time we make it back to the one area, we'll be to like where Major is. I think we'll be like it'll be about time to end the video, so I'll just rest there until we get until the time's up, then start the next one. I think that's the best plan I can come up with right now. Go to the Underworks. Hopefully after this we won't have to come back here for a while. I say that, and then the first quest we pick up after we start turning them in is going to be to come back to Ophir. Always take the advantage. Boom, boom. Now we need to go this way. Nope, that's leading back to the Technomancer. Actually, this will work out anyway, because we can just go through here. Yep, there we go. Actually, we may not even make it back to where Major is. The video's up. smack me? You know what? I bet we don't. I wasn't in the blast radius. I'm going to end the video here. When we come back, we'll be where Major is. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.